Good morning, good morning. Sending a special hello from New Zealand, Christchurch, New Zealand, where I am staying with Spencer for the next 3 weeks, working as a volunteer on a farm out here in beautiful, beautiful New Zealand. And it's stunning out here. It's so remote. We're here with the sheep and the cows and the pigs and the chickens and living this completely other lifestyle here in New Zealand. And every day as I am spending time here, I'm working on my business and I'm getting to really get my hands dirty and just get back to the land. And we've been doing a lot of weeding and a lot of gardening while we're here on this farm. And it's been really causing me to think as I have time to just be weeding plants. And a theme came up in a conversation with a client that I had yesterday around weeding our gardens, which was just such perfect timing that I wanted to share it here with each of you as well. So I want to talk about life in terms of a garden and thinking about our gardens and almost just taking a look at life in terms of how is your garden looking? If you think about self-development, you think about personal growth, a lot of times it can be really easy to think, why? Why do I have to do all this work? Why do I have to change? Why do I have to keep improving things, right? Like, this is exhausting. Like, I don't want to change. Like, I'm happy with how things are, but I'm not happy. Like, I want my life to be better, but why do I have to be the one that does all the work, right? Why can't other people just get along? Why can't I just have that better relationship with X, Y, and Z person? And so I want you to think about it in terms of your life as a garden. And it's really, really easy to keep a very untamed garden. If we think about the different aspects of our life, health, finances, relationships with men, relationships with our family, relationships with our friends, relationships with ourself, each one of these is a beautiful plant that can be blooming and growing, or it can be completely overrun by weeds. And yes, you're right. Weeding a garden and nurturing and taking care of those relationships and those different flowers are very challenging in the beginning, especially if you've let them get overrun and you've allowed the complacency and the lack of discipline to just cover the garden. Sometimes you can't even see the beautiful blooms in each area because of so many weeds. But when you start doing that work and you start weeding through and clearing out the nasty thistles and removing the thorns and trimming the hedges and really making space, you actually see each of these beautiful plants in these different areas of your life, and you create space for them to be able to bloom as they're meant to bloom. So I know that's kind of an out there analogy, but I just want to make it as kind of a testament to how important self-development is, because you're right, your garden may be super overrun. You may not even be able to see the beautiful flowers that are there. But if you do take the time to actually have the awareness and clear through the thistles, you make space for something so much more beautiful to bloom. So let's just take it as a hypothetical example. So let's say that you had a challenging relationship with a family member, and you knew that this was something that you wanted to be resolved, but you didn't want to put in the work to actually make it better. This is an area of life where you're allowing the weeds of life to just grow stronger and stronger. You're allowing the fears to cover and suffocate something that could be really beautiful and blooming. But when you make a decision and you say, know what, I'm going to go and I'm going to weed this relationship. I'm going to clear out the debris. I'm going to make space for this to bloom. You are actually able to harvest something that could be so much more beautiful than if you just let it be overrun. So I want to ask you, where in your life are you feeling that your garden needs tending to? And how does your garden look? Do you see your garden of life blooming in all aspects, in all areas? Or are there some areas that need to be tended to? So comment below and let me know which areas need a little tending to. And as always, I'm here to support you if you need any help in doing that. Sending love from New Zealand.